there. How you doing? Happy time, people. Time for Yay or Nay. First up, Hillary Clinton setting off a tongue-in-cheek media frenzy. This after saying during a Facebook Q&A that she does not drink pumpkin spice lattes like Rick does. Pumpkin spice lattes, of course, as you all know, watching, is a caffeinated drink beloved and idolized by urbanites and millennials. On cue, Washington Post, Fox News, New York Daily News, Time, Reuters, all did stories on the funny exchange. None of those stories, however, noted that the Facebook user asking Clinton the question was a former staffer. Yes, Claire Khaleesi, otherwise known as the Mother of Dragons, is a public relations professional in Iowa who worked on the Clinton campaign in 2008 as a precinct captain. If you recall, the Clinton campaign admitted to using planted questions during the 2008 Democratic primary. Are planted questions part of Mrs. Clinton's attempts to be more fun and spontaneous? Unger.
Does that have to do with pumpkin spice lattes? Where did I lose all this?
She was asked a question by a former staffer that they knew was coming.
About pumpkin spice lattes?
Yes.
And she's so out of touch, she answered it wrong. People love
Are you a
pumpkin spice.
She's
She's another reason why she's not of and for the people, because she doesn't like pumpkin spice.
Actually, to be honest, though, it actually wasn't Hillary Clinton who was planning the questions so much in 2008.
I'm sure it wasn't her.
It was John Edwards.
It was John Edwards?
Yeah, I actually was at different Edwards rallies.
You were?
And I'd see the same guy get up and ask the same question.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a quick question before we go back to Yea or Nay. The question to Trump in New Hampshire, like the president's a Muslim, we got to get rid of all the Muslims. Do you think he was a plant? Because I think
that
he was.
they've actually uncovered, excuse me, that he was a plant.
Oh, he was?
Yes, yeah, that he actually worked for some Democratic organization.
Who was they? I didn't read about that very much.
I didn't know that either.
The media, the quiet media.
The quiet
media that gets glossed over.
I thought so.
And by the way,
the non-mainstream
it was so
media.
contrived.
You referenced all of those newspapers in there. It ain't news until the Youngstown Vindicator prints it.
That's in Ohio. That's Rick's hometown paper that he worked as a kid when he delivered them and eventually typed for him. The whole thing, yeah, when they used typewriters. Next, the face of CNN politics is Jake Tapper. That we can all agree on, I think. If you recall, though, he was the main moderator for the second GOP debate in California. So Tapper will also be moderating the first Democratic debate 2 weeks from today, right? Nuh-uh. Instead, say hello to Anderson Cooper and Don Lemon. Not exactly the first two people you think of when it comes to politics. There's Donnie. So joining Cooper and Lemon will be Dana Bash, who was present during the last Republican debate, and Juan Carlos Lopez of CNN Español, who wasn't there for the Republicans. My sources tell me CNN, who will host 6 debates total, is simply looking to spread the wealth around to other anchors and hosts, and no one on CNN will be part of more than 2 debates. But given this lineup of moderators, do you think the questions will even be half as confrontational as they were for the GOP candidates, Democrat Unger?
Can I add the commercial? And if you want to know more about this subject, go read Joe Concha's latest piece in Mediaite.com, which he just rewrote here entirely.
That's true.
You know what? I'm going to correct one thing. I will agree with you on Don Lemon. Not the first name I think of when I'm thinking politics. But I think Anderson Cooper is a pretty good guy for a debate.
Oh, I agree. But I think John King or Wolf Blitzer may have been a little bit better served in this situation.
A little higher on the political total pole.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't care who moderates it. It was a mess of a debate. It was one of those, the first debate you kind of didn't want to end. This one, it was like, when is this going to end?
Well, I might have had something with being 3 hours long.
I hope that they have, whoever moderates it, have a better handle over the moderation. I think it was a hot mess.
I just wonder if you're going to see questions like, so, Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton said this about you, like they did in the GOP debate, and I just don't get that.
No.
And they have the Latino moderator
they
there.
Have the pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah, they might. They should.
It'd be a lot tougher, you have to admit, because they have purposely not been saying bad things about each other on the Democratic
Oh, it would be
side.
very, yeah. They haven't attacked each other nearly as much. But they had the Latino moderator there. Why wasn't he there for the GOP one? When immigration is such a big stance, why is he suddenly showing up for this one?
Because he would have had to be there to ask 1.5 questions over 3 hours.
Yeah. It was longer than Titanic, which is a very hard thing to do. You know, the Rose Dawson, you know, the Leo DiCaprio one. Anyway.
I do. Yes.
Thanks for coming. We
Thanks for
appreciate
having
it. We
me.
want you to come back. We've already traded some story ideas that we're going to talk about next time.
Fantasy football, absolutely.
And fantasy football. Rick Unger, thank you as well. On behalf of Mr. Unger and the rest of the panel, thank you for joining us tonight. Steve Ballsberg Show. It's next.